right, we're back. City Block family live here on King Ojo, Ezel, Sekon Sta, and Gio. And we have a guest with us.
We have the Ivory Queen.
The Ivory Queen.
Yes, the Ivory Queen of Soca.
Youni T. Hi.
Hi, how are you all doing?
I'm blessed. How are you?
Oh, I can't complain. I'm in Trinidad. What could go wrong?
I like that.
I like that energy.
Yeah. Good way to start.
Yeah, I like that energy.
No better place to be. For those listening out there who may have never heard the name before, tell us, who is Youni T? Where are you from?
I am Youni T, the Ivory Queen of Soca, coming to you from Miami. I currently live in Miami most of the time when I'm not here. Originally born in Wisconsin, though, way up by Canada. So, you know, I tripped and fell in Soca, and here we all are.
Oh, you tripped and fell?
I like how you put that.
I tripped and fell.
Because the next question would have been, how you went from being born in Wisconsin to being in Miami to being here to being in the Ojo and singing soca.
This is a 4-hour segment, right?
Well, no. We wish it could be.
Concise.
I'll give you the 20-second version. I grew up in Wisconsin, got a degree in music, headed to Africa to teach music, came back to Miami, hooked up with a producer who's from Trinidad, born in Brooklyn, heard my voice, wanted to expand soca, asked me if I was down. I said, I don't know what soca is, but he introduced me to the culture, so I said okay, and here I am.
Wow.
Could I ask who's his producer that use wisdom?
Yes, his name is Anthony Palmy Alexander.
All right, no problem.
Mad. And when he played soca music for you, was it from the first time hearing it? Did the love just from right there?
Yeah. I think a lot of it has to do with the beat, because I grew up in a very tiny town in Wisconsin, but we were right next to a Native American reservation, and so I have extended family who are Native American, and I used to go to a lot of like the powwow celebrations with the, the drum beating.
Okay.
And so from very little, I used to go to those, and that drum was just like, it would just like bang through your whole body. So when I heard the soca, I was like, something just kind of said, oh, okay, that's that same thing that like rattles your whole spine.
I like that energy. I like the way she put it across.
Yeah,
when it says small town, what do you mean small?
It's
population?
small, like 2,000.
Okay, that's
like
small.
small.
That is small.
Like smaller than most high schools.
And you say you used to teach music, right?
Yes.
So music's been in your blood from the beginning. You just grew up.
Yeah, I started singing at 5 in the little church, and then I got into music education, and then went to Kenya and taught music there, and then came back and actually got introduced to soca and steel pan, which I fell in love with that, and got the opportunity, random how cosmos align, but got offered a position teaching music in Miramar, Florida, which is just northwest of Miami with a big island population.
Of course.
Most of my kids were island kids, and I had someone that had a set of steel pans just sitting in their garage, and they said, hey, want to teach music at the school? I said, sure, but I'm throwing away your concert band and I'm bringing pan.
Wow, I like that.
And they said, okay. So we tried it. I don't play pan, but I love it, but I can read notes. So
Right.
I know the traditional way is, by ear and by show and I do, you do kind of thing. But I wanted to also teach them how to read music, because in the States you can get scholarships. So I didn't want them to just know how to play. I wanted them to be able to cash in on knowing how to play. So I taught them the notes, and they rocked it out and doing their thing. And I've transferred to a different school now, but hope to start that same idea with the same set of pans in the new school that I'm at. And that's what they're kind of waiting for me to start maybe in the fall, if of course I'm not on the Soca World Tour.
Okay. So being in Miami, of course, I'm sure Miami Carnival you don't miss.
No, never. I try and get to as many carnivals as I can, but yeah, Miami, you're not going to let that get past me without me busting through a door somewhere.
And how long have you been touching down at Piarco International for Trinidad and Tobago Carnival? Of course, since before COVID, of course. Since when?
I've been coming here pushing my music since 2013.
Wow.
Yes, long before COVID, long before everything. But I've been here. I've been snooping around, poking around, and just, waiting for it all to line up right. And this year I feel good. So
well, I see you walked in the studio with Spine. Shout to my brother in the background there. Big up Zig Boy.
That's right.
So how did you make the connection with him and his team?
That story is a little shorter. There's a promoter in the States, Biggs International, who's from Trinidad. And when he heard what I was doing, we met at Miami Carnival through mutual friends. Mm-hmm. And he said, wow, I like what you're doing, and I want to link you with somebody in Trinidad that, has some weight in the game, and see if he's interested. And lucky for me, he was a little interested, so they made this track for me, and him and Sucre, Nkose Sucre is the one who wrote it, and
Okay.
then Five Line Productions and Zig Boy and I'm forgetting Ryo Sounds. They all came together and put this track together for me, so I would have a homegrown vibe to push for 2023.
Homegrown vibe. What's the name of the track?
Welcome home.
Oh, okay. Well,
There
I
you
need
go.
to say no more.
Welcome home.
Homegrown. Welcome home. And you say since 2013, so
Yes.
Trinidad and Tobago coming like a second home to you
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that's what I said. If I'm not in Miami, I'm here. Otherwise, planes fly both ways. I just, hop off, stay a
Full-fledged
spell, and
artist.
back and forth.
So beside being in studio, linking with producers, writers, so forth, attending the events, you're playing mass too?
You never know. I'm usually more of a, I grew up in the bush, as y'all call it. So
Yeah, Trinity. Yeah, fully.
In Wisconsin,
I'm like,
in the
right,
country.
that's right. Straight cows, cheese, country, fields, forests, cornrows, the whole thing. So I'm more of a barefoot t-shirt kind of gal. So when I go out for Mas, I do more of like, sneakers, tights, t-shirts.
So Juve then?
Yeah,
Juve
I'm a
morning,
Juve
you
girl.
outside?
Yeah.
Oh,
Long
that we
time.
say.
Carnival has something for everybody,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's something for everybody.
Yeah. No, I like Mas though. I go out too. I just, the whole feather thing is beautiful and I love to look at it. But if I had to wear it and try and get down that way, one phase at a time. Gotta ease me in.
All right.
All right,
One
Youni
day.
T.
We'll get there though.
Welcome Home is the name of the track. The mic is yours. Introduced to the Ojo world. You're here on the King Ojo. All right.
King Ojo World. I am Youni T, the Ivory Queen of Soca, bringing you Welcome Home for the 2023 Carnival season.
Rhythm Gio.
First time is a special one. I remember the vibe every day. This year is a different round. Already for the hype. I must pay. I never knew it feels so good to party, making me feel so happy. I just want to free my spirit. Last time was amazing. This one will be the greatest. 'Cause I am over the place that I drunk inside of the fence. Jumping up till I'm on top.
Wait, hold on. Bounce at you. Hold on.
You sure you girl should us?
You sing this? That's you there?
That's me, my friend. Yes, sir.
So is that kind of you're this
I look at
transformer.
my hybrid something.
When the music hit you, there's a whole different person that's come
right.
out.
That's right. That's
Yeah, she playing.
She's someone like she grew up in Chase Village. No real.
What? She from Shagona, so.
No, right there. That you never. You tricking me. Propaganda. All right, let me go again.
Okay.
No, what I want is for you to do it now.
I can do it now.
Come on.
We're doing a sing along.
I mean,
All
live.
right, I'm ready.
This is the Ojo.
Here we go.
Go.
First time is a special one. I remember the vibe every day. This year is a different round. Already for the hype. I must pay. I never knew it feels so good to party, making me feel so happy. I just want to free my spirit. Last time was amazing. This one will be the greatest. 'Cause I am over the place and I'm drunk inside of the pet, jumping up till out of breath. Watch fire dripping in sweat. It's all the way out the road and we jamming. Music loud and it banging. No one can tell we nothing. This one for the books. Come let we pay. We gon' jam down every day. Right here we going and stay. Watch you get and wine, roll the waist and wine. Here's yours for the time. Plenty mass and it's plenty back and now. Watch you get and wine, roll the waist and wine. Here's yours for the time. Plenty mass and it's plenty back. I never knew it feels so good to party, making me feel so happy. I just want to free my spirit. Last time was amazing. This one will be the greatest. 'Cause I am over the place and I'm drunk inside of the pet, jumping up till
Hold on. Only she come the trick on, yeah?
Yeah, I get trick.
Your voice is amazing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. You see
Thank
now
you.
she go. It's like two different people.
Yeah, she going back Wisconsin. She going back. She take that flight. Yeah, she going.
You're from Wisconsin or you're from Chaguanas?
Both.
You're both.
Wisconsin,
I like that.
Wisconsin Guanas.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. No, you do an amazing voice, Youni T.
Thank you.
Gio, just run the track again for me, please. People, listen, get familiar. Welcome home. Soca music. We go in every corner of the planet. Take over. Can't help it, eh?
First time is a special one. I remember the vibe every day. This year is a different round. Already for the hype. I must play. I never know it feels so good to party, making me feel so happy. I just want to free my spirit. Last time was amazing. This one will be the greatest. 'Cause I am all over the place and I drunk inside of the fence, jumping up till out of breath. Watch fire dripping in sweat. It's on the way. Out the road and we jumping, music loud and it banging. No one can tell we nothing. This one for the books, come let we play. We go down home every day. Right here we going to stay. Watch the girl and wine, roll the waist and wine. It's yours for the time. Plenty master is plenty back now. Watch the girl and wine, roll the waist and wine.
Come, let them hear you. Let them hear you. Come.
I never know it feels so good to party, making me feel so happy. I just want to free my spirit. Last time was amazing. This one will be the greatest. 'Cause I am all over the place and I drunk inside of the fete, jumping up till out of breath. Watch fire dripping in sweat. It's on the way. Out the road and we jamming, music loud and it banging. No one can tell we nothing. This one for the books, come let we play. We gon' jam down every day. Right here we going to stay. Watch the girl and wind up, roll your waist and wind up. It's yours for the time up. Watch the girl and wind up, roll your waist and wind up. It's yours for the time up. Carnival massive. Welcome home.
Well, bye.
What should I song like Dolly Parton? You know? What? What should I? No, not a bad note, boy.
Nothing at
Boy,
all.
I waited to see to come here. What's that so? I check it. What?
Yeah. Youni T,
Yes, sir.
you have I said it just now, I'll say it again, an amazing voice. Lovely
Thank
song
you.
as well.
Thank you.
I mean, at the end of the day, you link with men like Zick Boy with Spine. I
Right,
mean,
right.
yeah. Well put together track.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
One thing to be in the studio and do it, you know.
Right,
When we
right.
say live on the Ojo,
Right.
when the whole world listening, and trust me, the phone's going crazy, people balling, wow.
Thank
What a
you.
voice.
You have a next test coming soon, though. These soca artist tests is when they have 5 fets.
That's all right.
All right.
All right, link it up. I'm there.
See there now.
When they have 5 fets, we want to hear like that.
That's right. All right. I got you. I got you. Just
Full props.
Bring me. Thank
props.
you. Just
Full props.
Who was somebody?
yeah.
Was that?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yes,
said
College Boy Jesse. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah. Big up to College Boy Jesse. You
Yes.
gonna be there?
Yes, I'll be there. College Boy Jesse's Soca Love Story. Friday, I'll be at the 106.
Woodford Cafe.
Yeah.
Woodford Cafe. Yeah, Sugarnuts.
Yes, and then Friday is I'll be at the Pavement Lime. And
yes?
yeah, I'll be there Friday.
Oh,
and
that's
then-
Luau Bloco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm gonna jump on Firefest.
See there
So-
now.
What?
She's coming
You
to a
got
fete
indie
near
hits
you.
Hot baby.
Youni T.
She a little talk and thing too. She's a hot baby. Yeah, or else
But she can't jump in the soca thing and can't back it up. You must at
I
all.
tell you, she's something like she's from Shays Village. Sugarnuts, that area there. I'm telling you about
What?
Wisconsin.
Who are some of the artists you'd probably love to work with, you know, as your career continues to grow? You know?
Everyone asks me that, and there's such a hard question because everybody's so great for what they do in their own way. Obviously, you know, Kess is major, Michelle's major, you know, Nyla, Nadia, Patrice, like all of them because
Yeah,
of
yeah.
everything that they bring in their own lane to the element is I'm just here because I love it. Whoever's down to like collab with me, I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna be like, no, I'm really not interested in you. Like, no, like everybody brings their own vibe. So I'm down with everything and everyone. You know, to me, that's what it's all about, is bringing everybody together. So
nice. And what I could feel from you is your natural love for the thing.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just, as we would say in Trinidad and Tobago, you ain't just trying to be in the thing to package show it. You're like, you really, you can tell that you really love this.
Yeah. 2013 was my first year here pushing the music, so I'm still standing. Yeah. You know, maybe on one leg with a crutch, but I'm here.
So whoever thought that you didn't take it seriously.
Right. Exactly.
And with a track like that, a voice like yours,
thank you.
Hey, let's continue to
network and do your thing.
Yes, that's right. There you go.
Youni T.
Yes, sir.
Before we wrap up, the name, Youni T, how?
That came from the very thing I was just talking about. I feel like Soca should go everywhere, and the culture of everyone coming together in a happy space and place should be shared with everybody, because there's so many parts of the world that don't know that and have that understanding of the ability to do that. And so for me, I spell my name a little differently. It's not the regular way. So I spell it Youni. So it's literally you and I, and the T is for together. So you and I together. Bringing the Soca.
Say no more.
Say no more. To a fete near you. To a fete near you.
And is that the handle on social media? Let them know.
Yes. You can get Youni, Youni_T on Instagram. You can go to my website, which has everything, all my links and all that, music, all that stuff is www.youni-t.com.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you for loving our culture, our music, and help spread the word that there's soca music and Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you for having me.
Us.
Oh, and I love you back for loving me for loving you. It's just a love fest.
All right.
King Ojo, Youni T. They say welcome home, all the foreigners who come in.
That's right.
Yeah, she here already. Let's stick it. Get here.
Get here.